Hello again. We're going to be doing a brief introduction into absolute value, and later on there's absolute value expressions, equations, and graphs. But for right now we're just going to talk a little bit about the absolute value. Now I think that it's important to draw a number line when you do the absolute value. So that's what I did. I drew a number line where 0 goes in the middle and the number line goes on forever and ever. I could write more numbers than 4 if I want to, but I just don't feel like it and it takes too much time. But this arrow just means it goes on forever. And the same thing with the left side. The numbers go on forever. Positive numbers go to the right, negative numbers go to the left of 0. With that said, the absolute value is the distance away from 0. Hence, I think it's very important to show that on a number line. The absolute value, again, one more time, is the distance away from 0 on the number line. Well, here we go. This reads absolute value of 3. Those two lines by the number mean the absolute value of a number. So this is the distance or the absolute value of 3. Well, how far is 3 away from 0 on the number line? Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. The answer is 3. But here's where students get a little puzzled sometimes. What's the absolute value of -3 on the number line? Well, students say, well, it's -3. No, because when we're talking about distance, you can't be a negative distance away from somebody. You're always a positive distance. Here's an example. Let's say somebody was walking by and staring at my math lesson, but say that person is 5 feet this way, and I've got another person that's 5 feet this way. Well, they're both 5 feet away, but one person can't be positive 5 feet and the other person can't be negative 5 feet. They're just both 5 feet away. So when I say what's the distance or from 0 of -3, or the absolute value of -3, let's count. 1, 2, 3. It's still 3 spots away. Now, it differs when you have a negative outside the absolute value. And the way I kind of tell this to my students is the absolute value eats the negative. But it can't eat the negative outside. Maybe I should edit that part. No, I think I'll keep it on my tape. Whew. So the absolute The absolute value of 3 is the distance away from 0. And 3 is 3 spots away from 0. But then, after I solve that, it says, okay, it was actually negative. So the absolute value doesn't destroy the negative outside the absolute value, it just destroys it inside. That said, our last example, it destroys this negative. -3, you are 3 away. But then I've got a negative on the outside. So the absolute value is the distance away from 0. So be careful of that. That's one thing I should warn you about. If the negative is inside after you've done all your simplifying, then the negative goes away. But if it's outside, it doesn't go away. Something for you to keep in mind. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Goodbye.